She's a mother, she's a civil rights attorney, a legislator, and a fighter. She's running for Secretary of State, and that you can bet that she will fight to protect our sacred American right to vote. I know Shemia, I was the majority leader when she came to me and said, I want to pick up this seat. It was in 2012. Democrats were losing seats all across this country. And Shemia Fagan knocked on doors when she was 9 months pregnant and won a seat, picked it up, and has been an incredible fighter for working people since she got into office. Now, we all know what happens when we don't work hard to elect a Democratic Secretary of State. So we cannot take this race for granted. We need every single vote possible, because what's at stake is not only who counts our elections, but our redistricting. So with that, I would like to introduce Senator Shemia Fagan.
Thank you, Val Hoyle, my big sister. Hey, everybody. So I was at a rally today with Senator Wyden to save the United States Postal Service. As you know, the House of Representatives today voted to spend $25 billion that we need to fund our Postal Service, which we know is critical not only to services, but also to voting by mail here in Oregon. So I got 4 things for you. Tom Hanks, Legos, the Bible, and the United States Postal Service. Tom Hanks, Legos, the Bible, and the USPS. Those are some of the most popular things in America. Hanks, Legos, the Bible, and the United States Postal Service. And yet we don't see Trump out trying to end Legos or the Bible or Tom Hanks, but he is sure as hell trying to defund the U.S. Postal Service. Now, why? Of course, there are many, many reasons why, but one of them is that our postal workers belong to one of the largest and oldest federal unionized workforces in the country. And Trump and his allies, they don't like it that our postal workers are essential workers and postal workers, that they demand and deserve the dignity of the same services that they deserve, that they deliver for Americans. So our postal workers, the question is, and I want you to, so I can see a lot of people on here. If I was at this rally today, it felt so good, by the way, to speak in person to people. It felt so good. I missed that so much. I haven't done it since March. But I want you to wave your arms like this if you agree with me. So I'm in gallery view, so I can see y'all. So show me how you, okay, let's wave your arms. So I have a question for you. Should our postal workers who deliver prescription medication to our seniors be able to afford their own health care? Should our postal workers who deliver paychecks to American families, should they make a living wage in their paychecks? Should our postal workers who deliver birthday cards with $5 from grandma all over this country, should they be able to celebrate and afford to celebrate their own families? And should our postal workers who deliver ballots to every eligible Oregon voter and will be delivering more ballots than ever across this country this year, should they be able to fully and collectively organize and participate in our beloved democracy? What do you think? Yeah. Well, I agree. So here in Oregon, we know, and across this country, that in every county, every zip code, every community, our postal workers deliver for us and our families. And I think it's about time that we deliver for them. So do what you have to do, which means electing Democrats up and down the ballot for all kinds of reasons. But if for no other reason, we have to save our people's postal service. So I'm happy to be with you. I'm also pumped up after the convention. I'm really pumped up after getting to use a megaphone and give a speech in front of a bunch of people wanting to save the postal service today. So let's do it. Let's deliver for our U.S. Postal Service workers, shall we?
All right. Well, Shemia, thank you. And again, this is the woman that we want overseeing our elections